rock and roll here. Where were we? Working on orbits. Just gotten around Mun. We are contemplating landing on Mun, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Wait yet. I think we still have a decent science around Mun. See, available experiments, all experiments on the road. Or Muns. No. Got the. Let's see, got here. Lander 1. I'm changing that boy. Delete the fairing real quick. Problem with this guy is he may not necessarily be the well-crafted vessel I've ever made. I think I need to put monopropellant in. I think I end up with some serious issues trying to move stuff around. And that's mono. Okay, we got MechJa working again, so now I can use that. Well, my life is. there, this one there. Looks like lined up. We're adding some monopropellant to make this a little more conducive with what we're trying to do. Now, weight ratio is pretty high with delta V. They're going to call us the 8K, 7K lift. We're going to see how that works when we open with a load in the lander B. We're going to merge it. Oh. So first stage, side engine, boom, stage, all of that. Just so first. Probably gonna come off. 4 of those come off. These come off. And that comes off, and it's gone. Wrap up with that stage. Small shoots, big shoots, and it had to. So is a lot less delta V. A lot less delta V. Alright. I really want to get another like 1,000 delta V out of this. I mean, I probably don't need another 1,000 delta V. Done with C. Yes and no. Deck had to go pick up his kid, so when he comes back, we'll probably be playing it again. But so I was taking a break and playing a little Kerbal Space Program. Oh, all right, man. Yeah, we'll hit you up as soon as he's back. Let's see. Jeb, Bob, again. Similar vessel. Made some modifications. Add some monopropellant. I believe we'll be using a little mech jab here this time to see how that works. Okay. What? Where did that come from? Hold on. I added 1 or 2 plugins. Now I gotta figure out which plugin just made that occur. Basic orbit show it. Oh, and that's cool. Drag. See, as much as I like engineer, I like the engineer. A million times better. Like mech jabs layout. I find it to be more appealing to my delicate sensibility. Not that I'm leaving all this. I think we need. I think if I do ascent. There we go. Creation. Throttle. I want to sail the seas as well, but managing kids may be a factor. Yeah, hear you, brother. Hear ya. Might not use Delta V information because one, it's not calculating it correctly, or it's not calculating it near as correctly as this one, unless it's considering monopropellant, which it shouldn't. But I've had really good success with Engineer before, so I'm not sure I'm going to go futzing with it. I'll leave this here for surface information. Science. That. We'll leave that. Got our utilities up. What else do we have? Those. Oh, I realize there's all cool. That's right, the tack balancer. Unlock this position and size. Let's put it down here. Put it out of the way. Get the engineer, which is showing key information for us. Is it showing? Honestly, it's showing garbage. Any of that. As well, leave the staging like that. That. So mech jab should assist with keeping us a little less wonky here when we're going up. So the goal right now could do a Minmus flyby, possibly. Right now, let's get it just in the air. So do quarter thrust. Okay, launching in 3, 2, 1. There we go. So you just saw there was mech jab limiting the outside pressure on the vessel. So the whole idea there is that we're just accelerating too fast, right? So because we're accelerating too fast, the pressure outside on the outside of the vessel is too high because we're cutting through the atmosphere too quickly. So essentially what mech jab is doing is it's helping me maximize basically my throttle to ensure that I don't go too fast up. That's what it comes down to. Okay, I forgot about that. Aggressive. Such thing as too fast. With this prograde, we're going to break this out. We're going to kick on RCS now. And what the idea with RCS is that it should help us make all of our future maneuvers without necessarily causing too much stress on the ship, or the ship doing this like wobbling effect because of whatchamacallit. We're done with this. We don't need those utilities now. Mech jab does have some nice stuff to it, and yes, I realize that some of it might be taking away from the game, but the fact of the matter is that it is a pain in the bojangles to have to do this all of the fracking time, and I don't want to do it all the time, so we're gonna make some changes here. Maneuver plan. Burn times. Start 21 seconds. Burn in. Oh, okay. Oh, love this. Can you stop with that? 5 seconds. Stage has got plenty in here. Start the burn in 43 seconds. 40. Start 21-second burn in 30 seconds. Oh, that's cool. Better maneuver information here. RCS on. Move us to the maneuver node. Start maneuver in 9 seconds. Maneuver in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Max burn. RCS on to help with. Whoa. Whoa, look at that thing. I'm surprised it hasn't snapped off yet. Okay, I clearly needed to work on this, because look at this thing. Look at this. Boing, boing, boing. Oh, come on. Alright. Alright, alright. Hold on. Hold on. No, don't send a crash report. I was hoping you wouldn't crash at all. Alright, well, Kerbal was so angry about my reversion back to vehicle assembly that it decided to get all angry at me. I think I know what the problem is. I think I have to take off the SAS on the top of the vessel. I think there's way too much torque on the reaction wheel at the top, and is causing the vessel to just basically get angry at me when it's when I'm moving. So we're going to revisit the vessel's construction here real quick. Give the lander another try, so to speak. Yeah, well, Odie, I don't think it would have failed. I think it actually would have been fine, because there's not as much as it looked like it was like bouncing around like a top. Like, I don't think that I was causing enough stress for it to break apart. But it shouldn't look like that. I mean, it looks really ridiculous. So,
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, hey, hi.
I'm back. Hello.
Hi. Oh, hi. Sorry.
Hi. I brought DVD down too.
Oh,
He was stuck
awesome.
up at the top. I gotta fix the channel permissions.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I'm glad. I mean, it worked that one day, but
the problem. There we go.
I think this reaction
User
wheel
joined your
is causing
channel.
all of my problems
There
right
we go.
here.
Fixed it.
Oh, bearing. Rid of that. That there.
So I know Slowy has it installed. Does DVD have it installed?
I do. I'm already in. I'm doing my first one.
Okay, so go and do one of the free missions and make sure you buy the day one eye patch from the equipment vendor so you can get it. It's just an eye patch that has the number 1 on it. I don't know if you saw it yet, but
I did see that,
yeah.
but I'm doing that. I'm doing the first one right now. So.
And if you did pre-order, make sure you look in your Xbox app and you look in your messages and you scroll to the bottom and you redeem the code for the outfit that you got for pre-ordering.
I will do that. Thank you.
Yes, you have outfit reskins for the saber, reskin for the instruments, and it's a full outfit like hat, jacket, pants, belt, boots, possibly a peg leg and a claw. I don't remember. So yeah.
I know there was a peg leg. I don't remember about the claw.
No claw.
So yeah, get all that out of the way, and then once I'm done eating and we're done watching Kerbal, I don't know, 4-man ship.
It's very possible.
So DVD, there's quite a few things you need to watch in the videos from the last couple days.
We had
there's
some
a
serious
handful of
shenanigans.
things you need to watch.
Oh, from on his stream?
Yep.
Yeah.
May or may not have sank a ship with a group that was helping us take out a fort. Once or twice.
Way to go.
In my defense, we didn't necessarily make it look like we sank them. We were trying to work with them, and we wouldn't have taken the chest that they were holding on to had they decided to, not try piracy at the end of it, but they did. It happens.
I'm gonna find it again, and I'll link.
I really do have to get some video editing software and edit that out.
This one from the 20th, I think it was.
Hey, what's going on, Red? How you doing, man? Okay. Try this again. Up, punch. All right. Up. Okay. So yes, on. Throttle. Actually, that'd be fine. All right, let's try this again. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, mech jab. Thank you very much. You're going up. So yeah, I put mech jab back on. Not because I necessarily wanted to do all the work for me, but I wanted to have a little bit of enjoyment in making the vessels more than just worrying about, like, the finer details of certain things that I'm aware of, but sometimes be a little more cumbersome than necessary. That's why I have Jebediah. He's supposed to pilot for me. That gravity turn. No. Oh, that's just unfortunate. Double staged it. May not be going as far as I was hoping. Oh, that's unfortunate. No, I don't want to do that. Going back. Rewinding a second. Not that far, though. Not that far. 3, 2, 1, go. Double staged it by accident. I mean, it doesn't happen in real life because they would get fired. You're fired.
You had one job.
One job. Stage it correctly. Healthy.
You said it's in the Xbox Live messages?
Yes.
Yeah, open up the Xbox app. Top of the screen on the right side. Click on the third icon that says messages.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Scroll in there. It should say thanks for pre-ordering Sea of Thieves. Redeem the code below. Did you pre-order?
Yes.
Okay, so then maybe it just takes maybe it'll take a little bit to get to you.
Yeah, it might be.
I didn't have it the first day, so.
Oh man, it's so much better removing that SAS from the front of the vessel. It's not doing anywhere near as much wobbly nonsense as before. Overkill is what it was. Problem.
But you want it by center mass, right?
Yeah. Well, the problem is that I put one up at the top because usually, like, because the vessel, the crew compartment itself doesn't have an SAS on it, so I figured, oh, I'll put one there. The problem is that it was generating so much torque to turn, and I really didn't need it. So I had one down here at the center, and I had mono propellant and fuel jets for the very purpose of maneuver that way. But that was it was really just unnecessary, is what it comes down to. it again. Going too fast.
Here's where it starts. This is where Wild Thing takes the gunpowder barrel and starts. This would be the second time he sinks their ship. So, if you watch from there, a lot of shenanigans happen.
I will be sure to check them out. Did they change how you drop chests?
X.
Makes sense, thank you.
Whoa. Whoa there, Nelly.
But does the day one eye patch do anything
No.
specific?
Nothing does anything in this game. It's all cosmetics.
That's what I thought.
I'll have to work on the construction of the vessel. It's a little lumbering to say the least, but whatever, we're in orbit, so I guess I'm not. Jinx him with Wild Things friends forever. I thought you were saying withholding for a second there. That's mine. Maneuver plan. Do a having that. Oh. It's in this. Wonder if this is just overkill. Maybe. Drop the. We can figure out why. And all these. Figure out what's making this weird. Still doing it. Nowhere near as bad. Okay, now it's stopped entirely. Can't do it. Let's do this. This one on. A little better. I think I probably just overkilled this. Change your control from the point before you explode. Meaning I should control from a point that's closer to. My only control point, though, to be honest with you. I think the issue is I just have way too much SAS in here. I think I just overkilled it with my reaction wheels. Like, super duper overkilled it. Better. Like, I probably didn't need to have one here, one there. And it was all this other nonsense. But we're in a lot better place now, I think, because, see. Just gonna do a test real quick here. Go to prograde. Oh, much better. Okay. There we go. All right. Something to write on real quick. Sorry. Okay. There we go. You have auto strut. I do not have auto strut. I do not have auto strut. I'm guessing that's a mod that probably either foregone for one reason or another. But I think the issue here ultimately was just I was being way too conservative on SAS when realistically all I really needed was probably the one here. And if this guy was a little more sturdy and not quite as long, if I had fattened him out a little, you know, this is such a large rocket for what I'm trying to do. But, you know, I thought it was in the base game. It maybe. I don't think I mean, there are struts in the game, but I don't think auto strut is in the game. I mean, I could be wrong too. But we're in a lot better place now. Again, it was just we had way too much SAS with the torque wheels here and all the other things that were going on. Like I thought if I put RCS on it would be great, but realistically, it had nothing to do with RCS and had everything to do. It must be enabled in the settings. Oh. What version are you running? 141, the latest version. Auto strut. Maybe settings I can't modify while I'm in flight here though. Let's see. See. Not sure. Advanced tweakables, huh? I'll take a look in a second here. First things first, we're trying to get our money counter going here. So, speed this time up a little. Advanced tweakables. That is what you need.
Sorry, I had sound off for a while there. I don't know if you were talking to me.
I'm just talking in general.
Okay.
Whoever will listen.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna keep myself muted for a few seconds. I'll be right back.
Create this one menu. Overwrites another menu. Alright, wait. 2 minutes and 4 seconds until the burn starts. Up a little. See, missed my burn time entirely. Oh. Burn regardless. Figure it out on the way there. I think it might be a main menu thing. I'm not seeing it, but I'm not super surprised because I know that some settings we can't change while we're in actual flight. I mean, I will take a look at it as soon as I get through this process here. Ooh, warping forward. Look at this whacked out approach here. I'm gonna slow this down though, obviously, because otherwise we're gonna be escaping Kerbin. This is not ideal. Poor Jebediah and Bob will be like, "What happened, bro? Why are you launching me halfway across the world?" What's that all about? Get into Mun's influence to start. Oh, that's right, because it's probably gonna land me on Mun because of the maneuver I did. That's fine. So, step one. Step one, don't crash into Mun. Good start. Okay. So we're gonna make a maneuver. Perfect. And we're probably gonna slow down. Slow down. Not be able to do this maneuver quite as well as I'm hoping. This will work. This will work to put us into orbit, and then we can correct our heights afterwards. That's not a problem.
So, if everyone would take 50 seconds of what they're doing and click on the link that I
Did you
just
clip
posted.
this?
Did you just posted? If someone could take a second, 50 seconds and watch the video.
Is that the one where we were doing Sea of Thieves?
Uh-huh.
The first one, right?
This is him getting on our boat.
Oh, okay.
Ending with them dying.
I'm gonna post this into my stream chat as well. It was pretty worthwhile.
Wait till you check out what the title says.
Do I? Okay. It was the Twitch link you sent, right? Because there's another one you
Yes.
posted too.
Second one, Clips Twitch. That's where DVD should start watching these shenanigans.
Oh,
with
so
this
not the
bowl.
first one, huh?
No, the second link is what you should click.
Oh, that one. Oh,
Do you see the title?
yeah. Is it
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
the moment
a little bit of
when
accent.
PvP became a thing?
Well, because you said it in the clip, so I was like, oh, that's a perfect title. You said this guy just made PvP a thing, so.
He did. I mean, he made a choice.
I still feel so bad to this day.
I'm sure you're gonna get over it.
I know, but that poor character did not even know I was behind. A blunderbuss to the head at close range. Instant death. And I'm so happy that you turned your camera to catch it. God. So happy.
2, 1. What we got here? Perfect. I'm not even sure I need to circularize. I mean, maybe we do. If we're lower in the orbit, have more science to do. But well, actually, I don't like no delta V. That's all it's on. So.
Oh God. Felt so bad. DVD, they worked the entire time with us to defeat that fort.
Oh, did they?
But now here's
From
the thing.
beginning.
We
So if you
we
watch
weren't
the
gonna
first-
take any of their chests that they were committing to getting. Like we were gonna leave it alone. Like it was just my concern was this. We had no idea what their intention was, right? Like what's to say that they weren't going to, you know, take the most expensive chest because we were working really hard. I'd argue harder than them. So like what would stop them from just taking that chest and then being like, "Oh, well, you know, we're just going to take it and there's nothing you guys can do because we're just going to run away on our ship." So my intention was very simple. I was like, we're gonna let you take what you can get, and you know, honestly, we would have left them. But the minute that guy jumped on our ship, was like ready to start pirating, I was like, well, this is a different conversation then.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Well, I mean, it was definitely interesting because they were at the fort before us when we pull up. And I mean, it's a long video, and it's probably too long to watch. But we pull up, they're there already. They leave, we pull in, they circle. We don't shoot at them. They pull back in and they fight with us the entire time. And there was a point in the fight where there was a gun powder barrel in the middle of like the area, and we were circling some skeletons around it. And the female, character shoots it and kills me, and then said in chat, sorry, right? So I was like, okay, so like, at least they're legit, they're trying, like, they're not here to like PvP in any way, and we were working together. And then when you watch the video, I say we're fighting the captain, and and right on that first link that I posted is where Wild takes the gunpowder barrel and goes on their ship to sink it, and I grab the key from the captain. Right, as soon as he dies, I grab it right away, and we don't open the door until I wait until Wild is with us, so that it seems kind of normal, like we're all together going in and getting stuff. And then it just unravels from there. And I felt so bad.
Lies, all lies. You wanted to kill them as soon as they were done helping you. No, not true. Not true. They would have had plenty of chests to take. They would have had plenty of loot to obtain, but they made a choice to PvP. I guess we made that choice too, right? Alright, so we're gonna get... This guy has no more. We're gonna break away from him. Turn this guy's... Activate this gimbal. Turn this guy's reaction wheel on. I haven't even used RCS. See, what a waste. I shouldn't even have put it on the ship. All right. I'm gonna do one orbit of Mun, and then I should be in a place where we can switch over to see it. I'd like to get some science out of my particular trip here.
Yeah, I'm done. I finished eating. Clipped that for you.
Yep, I'm ready to go. Already finished the first one.
Maybe if you're done, back out of the game, close your Xbox app, like exit out of it and open it back up. Maybe. Your messages
Supposedly
didn't come
there's a person you talk to.
Huh?
Yeah, supposedly there's a person you talk to in
Okay.
like one of the merchants.
Oh. And it triggers that?
I believe, yes. So I'm just talking to them all.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at mine here, so... Let's sail Insider Sea of Thieves scale test, play Sea of Thieves. Second, I get scale test, and then... Redeem your black dog. I don't know how to refresh that. Oh, here we go, refresh. Mine says I got it 3 hours ago, but I know I had it yesterday, so I'm not sure why it's saying that. Appears that my app is all messed up, so let's close it and relaunch it.
I'm gonna study the stops interrupting me time I try to fast forward here.
And then there's the Kraken fight from the first night to watch. That's...
Oh, we crushed the Kraken, dude. It wasn't even crushed the Kraken.
Let's see what that achievement is at as far as percentage right now. Let's see. .9% of gamers have unlocked this. So as more people have come online, the percentage has dropped.
For what?
Killing the Kraken.
Yep, defeating the Kraken.
Ah,
You were victorious in a Kraken encounter and lived to tell the tale.
Let's see what this means. See what it says about Richard. Final.
You have to be prepared for it. It's one of those fights where you have to have planks, lots of cannonballs, and bananas, because the tentacles wrap around the ship and they spit out like venom or something, or ink, and it does the same similar effect of like throwing up on somebody. It kind of covers your screen, so it makes it hard to see. The tentacles pick you up and you fly around in the air and everything. Yeah.
Turn, but I guess it will work what I need to do. So, start that maneuver. Way for me to make this maneuver where I end up over that northern shelf. Not easily. Oh, can't. I'm gonna try that. Maneuver planner. Just... Oh boy. I'm gonna let Mech Jab do this so we can get through this a little quicker. I am slow. My aged brain takes time to make all the changes. Yeah, DVD. The Kraken was fun, man. We had a good time with that. If you watch the video, man, we're sailing along, and I'm like, guys, I'm like cracking, and all of a sudden it's like the tentacles started popping up, and it was just like all bad news. Oh, maybe we can nail this. Let's see. Stop that. Oh, oh well. There's some good science in this one. Okay. What in the world am I doing here? The EVA is like for the birds right now. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. I have with all these warps. Stop it. Stop it. Whoopsie. Bad. Ending it. Okay, executing my next node. Oh boy. Ah. Or the southern pole, I guess, works too. Maybe the northern pole. It might be. Let's see. It's anymore now. Yes. Fine. Oh, make that maneuver properly. Burn in 5 seconds here. And I'll speed up a little. 3, 2, 1. Down. Even more. I have to decide after the. Alright, so let's do another Alright, so we are commencing arrow braking again, much more aggressive arrow brake this time, but honestly we're fine. We're at 55%. We could have probably even hit that a little harder, but we don't necessarily need to hit it much harder, so we're good. I would love to land on this northern shelf if I could, because I know that there's a ton of science up there that's begging to be. So I'm hoping that once I come out of this burn, this arrow brake, I think we are almost out of it. This here, add a maneuver. We're gonna see if we could, one, get us further over the northern shelf. Can we adjust our periapis? Yeah, we can adjust our. We can definitely adjust our direction. I'm wondering if I do it right over. Wait, probably on this side that you'd have to adjust it. I think this is going to be our final maneuver before we allow the atmosphere to take care of the rest, and that would put us in a sub 50,000 meters. Okay, so I'm gonna warp a little. It's off real quick because I don't want it to cause any more maneuver changes than we have to make. The next maneuver is in 25 minutes. Science is most likely going to interrupt us a couple times because we're going to fly over things that we have not done our mysterious brew or material studies with for yet. High over the ice caps. Northern shelf. Burn is in 19 minutes. 18 minutes. Pointing up. Oh god. Yeah, they missed. Kind of the best I can do right now. I kind of made it on the, kind of overshot the maneuver a little. Okay, not the end of the world, just not ideal. Do another maneuver and try to adjust it time. The little delta V that we have left. That way. This way. Try. Ooh. Can't do that. We can adjust the location, but we would cause way too many issues there. We need to see what happens when we enter the atmosphere, to be honest with you. Apple Appis, I could probably add a maneuver here, or add the maneuver sending node, which is probably more logical. The goal is to simply say, just make sure we're definitely going over. And now, slight adjustment, and then hopefully add this maneuver quick. And just because because I keep making mistakes. Let's just execute this. Execute. Let it do it. We'll let MacJab do it, so I don't make the mistake again of overshooting it, being silly about it. Oh, right here. Also, that. That. Oh, Bob. Yay, take that. Forward. Select all. Doors. Bob's gonna EVA. Yeah. That. A report. Really need to work on the tab, board. Let's go retrograde. Select data from this one. Good. Yes, science. He loves science. I'm not really sure that I'm going to hit this northern plane. I feel like it's going to slow down to a point that I'm probably going to go short, but I'm going to try. Really am going to try this. We're retrograde right now. We are rapidly approaching Kerbin's atmosphere. Try to get us into the atmosphere. There we go. Here we go. Once again, attempting an aero brake. This time this aero brake is going to be a little more aggressive. We're dropping below the 50,000 meter mark, below the 45,000 meter mark. And the hopes are is that we're going to just burn off enough of this altitude that we're good. Watch this. So, speed up time. We don't have to wait too long. Apoapis is under 800,000 meters and falling. 100,000 meters. Heat's at 60% of max of crit. Oh yeah, look at that. Woo! Hearts are angry. Still descending. 67%, 68%, 9%. This was an aggressive one. Maybe more aggressive than it needed to be, but we'll see. Apoapis is at 375,000 meters and falling. We're at 70% of crit on some of our RCS thrusters. It's actually not too bad. Critical 10% percentage is slowly stopping its increase. Yep, we're heading back up now. It looks like slowly on the back up. Apoapis is at 170,000 meters and falling. Get my angle properly. So. We are falling out of orbit. We will no longer be in orbit at this point. Yep. Commencing retrograde burn. Oh god, no, stop. We will short it. Oh well, we'll short it, but we're not gonna crash, so yay. Close Science. Tell me Science Junior is still open. Lots of taking lots of heat. Entry. A little aggressive. Okay, re-entry is good. Hottest part's the heat shield. Science Junior took a little extra heat than needed, but we are okay. 35,000 meters and dropping. We're gonna be in the water. Longer need. 30,000 meters. Continuing to descend. I almost wish I did not kick those engines on when I did, because I probably didn't need to and probably would have been fine, but aero braking is not the easiest thing, and I try to figure it out. And sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't. It's all good though. Supplies. I only have 5 hours of supply left. Alright, well, I guess that's a good thing then, huh? Thousand kilometers falling. Ten thousand meters. Engaging the braking chutes. Braking chutes have deployed. Is dropping down nicely. Unfortunately, we're not really going to get any real good science out of this particular landing. I mean, whatever. I'm working on it. I'm hoping the next time I go up, I'll have a much better chance here. But I'm going to get enough science. I need to get bigger solar panels to do anything as far as communication relays are concerned. Because if I'm going to do any sort of like landing, like unattended landings on Mun, specifically around the idea of making sure that I don't crash into Mun with my Kerbonauts. Hold on one second. All right, and we are coming in for a nice soft landing at 4 meters per second. Got this fast forwarded, and we'll go from there. Got some decent science. Not great science, but decent science. I've got to work a little bit better on the whole getting into Mun's atmosphere or orbit of Mun to maneuvering, and we know that we've got to fix the SAS situation because I've got way too much. Well, really, it's a reaction wheel situation, right? Like I cannot have these massive reaction wheels on a vessel that just doesn't call for it. So some adjustments will be made in the next attempt here. Oh yes. Crew report, temperature scan, material study. Surface sample, yay. Okay, for surface sample, done. Alright, talking about a little extra science. The end of that trips never hurts. And the resulting science gain was, survey says, 105 science to get us 210, which is 100% an upgrade in the 160 department, which could either be advanced fuel systems, which I'm not really sure that I need advanced fuel systems right now. Like we have a lot of fuel options available to us. And none of these are really that impressive. Specialized construction would be good around the idea of our would be good around the idea of space station construction if we wanted to go. Activators, it's not anything I'd go with. Advanced landing. I'm not going to do advanced landing because I already have landing capabilities, and so I mean, including landing struts and whatnot that I could use to get on Mun. Command modules wouldn't be bad. It includes the Lunar Excursion module, which I believe there was a conversation about it being pretty good to land on Mun, but we're not. I don't think I've never seen it before. It's not something that I don't even think it's an add-on. I think it was added to the game, but I'm not 100% confident on that one. Advanced exploration wouldn't be too bad. Give us the ability to do some recycling if we wanted to with our life support. But again, not 100% sure. Here's the big one. Advanced electronics. I need to generate way more electrical charge if I'm going to put any sort of probe up there that has antennas. I need to generate more electrical charge because I'm not going to be able to do it. Miniaturization, again, another one that's like cool, but do I need it? Not really. The only reason why I might need it is if I ever wanted to pick up dock to a satellite. But I probably don't necessarily need to do that because I could always just use a grappling hook with the Kerbal attachment. So we're definitely going to go with advanced electronics. No doubt about it. The right choice for where our goal is to go. And yeah, I know I have a crew ready to go for Sea of Thieves, so I'm probably gonna step out of here from Kerbal for now and switch over to Sea of Thieves in a few minutes after I take a quick 2-minute break. Thank you everyone for joining me today on this little trip to Mun. I know it could have been a little longer, could have probably got another flight in, but big fan of Sea of Thieves and love to get another go out there. So hang tight if you're gonna be watching. I'll be back in just a couple minutes, and otherwise, thank you very much, and cheers everyone.